Hello everyone and welcome back to Simply Cooking by Chris Henry, not by Shane. Well, I can't believe I'm actually on episode 11. I mean, it's amazing, I just started doing this as a simple project and I can't believe I'm actually on episode 11 of my series. Why? Because of you. I mean, you guys really said to me, with all the comments and suggestions from my friends and people I know, that you should do more cooking series. And that's what I started doing. But I am also going to continue with Shane, because for me, Shane is important. And without Shane, I won't be able to have a healthy mind. Shane keeps me very active, very healthy, and I think you should also have a Shane in your life, because it's important, because we all need to understand that life is stressful and sometimes we just need to do things that makes us happy. That's why I always say do things that makes you happy. Another part of my series. Well, what am I going to do today? Today, I'm going to make hearty pumpkin chicken soup. Now, when I say chicken soup, you're probably thinking chicken soup. No, it's pumpkin chicken soup. And this dish, you could actually serve it as a main course. It's not an appetizer. So because of all the ingredients and all the things you put in it, it's hearty. That's why I said hearty pumpkin chicken soup. So, how am I going to start this? I like to go straight on to tell you that, again, remember, always cook safe. Wear a shirt and an apron, because when you start putting when you start putting the oven on or using the grill or whatever you're doing, even like putting the kettle on, you have a chance of getting burnt or oil spilling on you. The reason why I keep on saying this, because I do not want people to follow my example. I've been doing this for many years, and I'm going to continue saying this in all of my episodes, because I want you to be safe. Do not follow Chris Henry without a shirt on or without an apron. This is how I cook when I'm at home. If I am at your home, trust me, I will be wearing an apron and I will also be wearing a shirt. And don't forget, you always need to have a mitten. These things are very important. When you even handling a pan, sometimes the handle is hot. So make sure you have one of these too. And again, be safe. So, how am I going to start my chicken pumpkin hearty soup? So, let me go through the ingredients, because I like to go through all the ingredients with you. What would you need? Okay, onions. Again, I like to cook with onions. Onions is very good for you. Okay, I have tomatoes, 1 tomato chopped up, and I also have tomato paste. I actually put it together. So 1 tomato chopped up, make sure you wash it, remove the skin. Remove the seeds and then get it ready. Also, I'm going to use something that you probably think, why is he using that? This is yellow lentils. Yes, yellow lentils. It really adds a lot of flavor to the soup, and also it's very, very good for you. So lentils, yellow lentils. I have here a small piece of ginger, which I peeled and I crushed. And also I have garlic in this too. So ginger and garlic. Chopped up chicken sausage. Yes, chopped up chicken sausage. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Also, I have potatoes, which I've peeled, like spring potatoes. I've peeled. And I've actually left the skin on, because believe it or not, the skin of the potato has more vitamins than the actual potato itself. So I actually leave the skin on, I washed it, and I cut it. And also I have chicken. Now, I cleaned my chicken overnight, and what I actually did, I seasoned it. I seasoned it with salt, pepper, your favorite seasoning. I never like to tell people what seasoning they should use because everyone has a different taste when it comes to seasoning. Some people are allergic to seasoning. So again, clean your chicken, season it the way you want to season it, salt, pepper, whatever other ingredients. And then what you basically do, you mix it, and then you put this in the fridge overnight, okay? The flavor would be much better if you leave it overnight, but you really don't have to, but I like to leave it overnight. Okie doke. And of course, a little salt, hot water, okay? I've already boiled some hot water, and chicken bouillon. You definitely need chicken bouillon because that adds a lot of flavor to the dish, okay? Okie doke. So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that my pan is hot, okay? So I'm going to put it on a high heat, and then I'm going to add a little bit of regular oil. Now just a little bit. Remember, don't add too much oil. I don't want this to be oily. So I'm going to add like maybe a tablespoon of oil. Okay. And I'm also going to add, let's say, half a teaspoon of the butter. Okay, half a teaspoon of the butter. Okay, and whilst this is getting hot, I just want to go over the ingredients again. So you have the chicken, you have the chicken sausage. You don't have to use this, but it adds a lot of flavor to this too. I mean, the chicken is fine if you don't like sausages, you don't have to use this, but this adds a lot of flavor to the dish. And remember, lentils. Lentils is very important. The tomato, the garlic and ginger, and also the onions. And how could I forget? Pumpkin. Now, this is a small pumpkin which I'm not using the whole thing. As you could see, it's like just a little less than half of the pumpkin. Pumpkin is very good for you, by the way. I'm not going to go through, what's the nutrition value of a pumpkin, but you have to look this up. But this is very good. So once in a while, make sure you have pumpkin in your diet, okay? Okay, this is getting hot. So what am I going to do? I'm going to add the onions to this. Okay. Now, I don't know if you could hear this. This is sizzling right now. You want it to be hot. Remember. Oops. Okie doke. Okay. And believe it or not, I am going to add the lentil to this. What I want to do is pre-cook the lentils in the oil and the butter, because that way it will cook faster. If you just put the lentil into the soup, it takes longer for it to cook. So remember that. So I'm going to add the yellow lentils. Okay. And I'm going to stir this. And I'm actually going to keep this on a high heat because I really want this to get soft very quickly. Now, I do not want this to get brown. This is not a brown stew anything. This basically, I'm sauteing it, the onions with the lentils. And now what am I going to add? I'm going to add the ginger and the garlic, okay? Ginger and garlic. Wow, this is really good. It's looking really great already. Okay. And I'm going to wear my mittens. Remember that. Okay, let me quickly show you. So as you could see, the onions, the lentils, it's all mixed in and it's all kind of really mixing in really well. I love the way it's actually cooking. Remember, keep this on a high heat so this could quickly saute, okay? Okay, so whilst this is sauteing, the chicken, again, I've already seasoned my chicken overnight. So now I'm gonna add the chicken to this. In a few seconds, I'm just mixing it to make sure all the ingredients all the seasoning I pre-did it last night is really blended. And I tell you, the smell of this is absolutely amazing. Okay. This is really good. Again, I'm wearing my mittens just for you. Very nice. Okay. So now I'm ready to add my chicken. Okay. Now again, keep this on a high heat, okay? Remember, what I want to do is make sure that it cooks quickly. And I'm stirring it. I don't know if you could see me doing this. I'm actually stirring it and make sure it's really nicely mixed, okay? Okay. So, I'm going to put the lid on the pan just slightly. I don't want to put it on I don't want it to steam because I still want the chicken and the onions and the lentils to cook. Let's go over the pumpkin. Okie doke. So, get the pumpkin, wash it, remove the seeds. You don't want the seeds. And what am I going to do? I'm actually going to cut it in half. Make sure you have a sharp knife and please watch your fingers. Okie doke. Okay. I'll cut this in half. I'll cut this again. Okay. Okay. So what I'm actually doing is cutting it in pieces. Okay. You could roughly cut it. You don't really have to be perfect when you cut this. Just cut it into pieces. Just like so. Okay. Right, and again, I'm going to check up on my chicken. Keep on stirring it. I do not want this to get brown, remember. You know, I'm not making brown stew. What I'm making is chicken curry. No curry. Chicken pumpkin hearty soup. That's what I'm making. Wow, great. Okay, so now I'm actually going to take the skin off the pumpkin. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over and basically I'm just going to cut it as if I am just like cut it. Okay, and again, please be careful how you do this. I do not want you to cut your fingers. Okay, great. Again, I'm gonna just remove the skin. Okay, see, nice and clean. And I'm sure everybody could hear the sizzling of the chicken. It smells absolutely amazing, by the way. Okay, so I'm gonna continue. Okay, remember, watch your fingers. See how I'm doing this? You know, I'm folding in my fingers so you don't cut your finger off. Okay. So this is actually doing really nice. So now what am I going to do? I'm gonna add the tomato and the tomato paste. And I'm going to mix that. And I'm still going to leave it on a high heat. Okay. Mix it, make sure that the tomatoes, everything's all nicely mixed. And I want to show everyone what I'm doing. You see the chicken is cooked, it's getting cooked, and everything is mixed and it looks absolutely amazing. Okay. So let's continue removing the skin of the pumpkin. Okay. Very simple to do. As long as you cut it, you know, in small pieces, you just cut it around and that's it. Okay? Great. Just a few more, 2 more. Okay, turn it over, cut the skin. Okay. Great. 1 more. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Okay, great. And always clean up whilst you go. You know, I know some people might think I'm a messy chef. No, I'm not a chef. I don't want people to think I'm a chef. I'm a cook. Yeah, I may be like a messy cook, but I always prepare everything before I start cooking. Remember, preparation before you cook is very important. Okie doke. This is almost ready. I'm just going to turn it around again. Oh gosh, I wish I could make you smell this. It smells so great. And I'm going to turn it on a lower heat. Okay. And now I'm going to add chicken bouillon to this, okay? I'm going to add the chicken bouillon. Okay. I'm actually going to add 2 packs of it. 2 packs of the chicken bouillon. Okay, nice. And I'm going to mix that. Oh my gosh, guys, this smells absolutely amazing, really. I mean, look how beautiful this looks. I don't know if you can see it. The chicken is almost cooked. And it's not too brown because, again, I'm not making brown stew chicken. I'm making chicken pumpkin hearty soup. That's what I'm making. So now this is done, so I could add the hot water to this. Hot water so the ingredients doesn't get cold. Remember, hot water. And I'm gonna fill it. Remember, this is a soup. And when you put the hot water, it should be boiling in this ingredient. Remember, has to be boiling. I'm going to add a little more. Okay. And I'm going to stir this around. Wow. Now you stir it around. Make sure it's really nicely mixed. Oh my gosh, this looks good already. It looks amazing. Okay, let me just show you guys again. I love to show you guys what I'm doing. You see how nicely, look how it's very, very nice. Looks hearty already. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I'm actually gonna add the sausage, the chicken sausage to this. Okay. I'm going to mix it. And then I'm going to add the pumpkin. Okay. Add the pumpkin, put the lid on, put it on a little higher heat, and guess what? Let that cook for at least, I would say, 15 to 20 minutes. You want the pumpkin to get very soft. Once the pumpkin is soft, what do? You take the pumpkin off the dish, you put it in a blender, okay, just the pumpkin, and then you blend the pumpkin. You blend it. Make sure it's nicely blended. Once the pumpkin is nicely blended, you put it back into this dish, okay? So this is what you need to do. And once the pumpkin is nicely blended and it's nicely smooth, then you add the potato at the end. Remember, the potatoes don't take long to cook. So this is what you do. The potato is the last thing you're gonna add to this dish. Once the potato is added, you cook this for at least 20 minutes, and then voila, that's it. So, okay, I hope that I explained everything to you. And if you have any comments, remember, you could always come to me. I love comments. People never send me comments on what to do. If I confuse you, just let me know and I will explain it to you. I will write you back and explain it to you what I'm actually doing. Okay, the magic of television is here. Okie doke. So, I've already made chicken hearty pumpkin soup for you. I made this yesterday actually, so I could show you exactly what it's supposed to look like when it's done. Okay, so I'm gonna serve this in a nice plate. Okay. Okay, so let me see. Oh wow, this looks so good, guys. This looks amazing. Okay, make sure you have potatoes, make sure you have the chicken sausage, make sure you give them a little bit of everything. Okay, that's that. And how am I going to serve this? You don't have to, but I like to put a little bit of cheese on top of that. Just a little bit of cheese. And this is it, okay? Hearty pumpkin chicken soup. It has a lot of the ingredients I told you about. It's very good for you. You serve it as a main course because remember, this is not an appetizer, okay? It's a main course and your guests will absolutely love it. Wine, I would suggest you serve this with white wine. You know, it could be Pinot Grigio, it could be Chardonnay, you know, white wine, or even red wine. Believe it or not, red wine goes good with this too. So let me try this. I didn't try it yesterday. I just made it so I could show you exactly how it's supposed to look like. Okay, so I'm gonna try the potatoes. Ha. Wow, this is very good. And I'm gonna try the chicken. I'm sorry if I look messy, but this is how I eat. Wow. Guys, this dish is so delicious. I highly recommend you make it because I know you're gonna like it. If you like pumpkin, if you like chicken, if you like potatoes, if you like yellow lentils, you're going to love this dish. Thank you for watching my Simply Cooking Show, part 11. I love you guys. Thank you for your comments. Thank you to all my new subscribers. A big hugs to you guys. Everyone, a big hug to you all because I love you all. you'll make me happy, and also you make Shane happy. Now, I started a new series called The Story of Shane. I want to explain Shane to you, because now you know that Shane is a different character. I am Chris Henry, I have Shane, and I have you guys in my life. What else could I ask for? Thank you for watching my video. I love you. Goodbye.